Not third yet. Okay, now we're here, baby. We're here. Jess, Lewis, Casual Thursdays, baby. We're here. It's the new year, Jess.
Working title.
Or maybe not. I like casual. I like a casual. It's something nice, easy. I like it. You know what I mean?
All right, fine, whatever. It's your thing.
It's
Yes, Happy New
my
Year.
original ideas. My tism was working. But Happy New
You know,
Year.
there's a free autism test you can take to
Huh?
see how your score. Yeah, you could take a free autism test.
Well, this is already great for casual Thursdays. I mean, this is insane. Wow. There's a free. So wait, so like, is it like a personality
Look,
test?
there's there's obviously like real evaluations that you can sign up and go to for, but there's websites that just offer like a general autistic test, like to see like if you meet the criteria, and they just ask you a series of questions, and then you get like this number, and it's like a scoreboard, like where are on the spectrum, like where.
Where would you fall on the spectrum?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very general. It's not like
Okay.
to be fucking like labeled autistic. Like you need like true
Yeah,
evaluation.
you need a
This
doctor.
was just like a quick way to see if you should even see a doctor.
Yeah. How much do those people
Let
get
me tell you,
paid?
I actually tried to take that test today, and I stopped after like 5 questions. I was like, I'm over this.
You took the autism test today. What?
Well, I've seen other people do it online, so I was like, let me see if you can actually do it. So I Googled it and I started it, and then after like 5, 6 questions, I was like, okay, I'm over this.
This
Clearly, I got ADHD or something, but
is
I was not.
this is
trying.
fantastic to start. I love it. This is what casual Tuesdays, casual this is what it's all about. Fuck it. It might be casual Wednesdays. Every single day where it's not specific to sports, it's casual. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I'll think. I'll take the autism test, and I'll come back to it, and I'll think about it. But hi guys, welcome to the Get Back, the channel Get Back Sports. But this is Casual Thursdays. I'm Lewis. That's Jess, and we're just here streaming, talking. I have a general list of things that I was writing down in my notes that we can touch on, and then afterwards we could just talk because we are friends outside of here. Okay, we do touch grass with one another. There you go. But first, let me share that. Jess, Happy New Year to you. First off,
New Year.
Happy New Year. We were up so late. I went to bed.
It's uncommon for you, but I'm actually lately I stay up till like 3 sometimes. I don't know why. I just end up realizing that it's 3 o'clock. But, last night I didn't go to sleep till like 4. I didn't get home till like almost 4.
Son, I went to bed at
And
like
I woke up like at
5:30,
10:30.
yo.
Why'd you go to bed so late?
I don't know, yo. I don't know. Cause I got home later and then I showered and then I wait. Did I go to bed at 5:30? No, 5. Around 5. So I was like, all right. I went on my phone for a little bit, tried to fall asleep. Then I did fall asleep, and I slept until like 1:30, 1:30 ish.
Oh wow. I slept till like 10.
Yeah. Because as a child, the latest that I've ever stayed up till was till 4 in the morning. That was the latest ever. Then what are you smirking at me for, huh? Was I not
'Cause I
rambunctious
have
enough?
stayed up. Have you ever? I used to stay up till like daylight. You've never done that?
No.
Ever?
No.
Oh man. I don't know if that's our age difference talking, or maybe you're just one of those people who just never did that.
I don't think, cause I've stayed up before, in my home, I've been up till 1:30, 2 o'clock, right? But I've always teetered on the side of I'm laying down, but I'm doing something, and I fall asleep sometimes. That's what happened to me.
Well, those times when I'm talking about staying up all night, those usually happens when you're with friends. So as a kid, sometimes I would have sleepovers, and yeah, we'd stay up till 6 a.m. just beat the sun, daybreak. And then as you get older, hanging out with your friends out all night. There's plenty of times I hung out all night and then had work the next morning, not the next morning.
The same
I would
morning.
be out to like 5, 6, and then have to be at work like at 8, 9. And then there was times I had, I didn't have to go to work, so it would make perfect sense that I would be out. That didn't happen all the time, but it happened enough to, you know, make memories.
That that's well,
But I can't believe you've never done it. And look, I worked in retail, so there's many nights that I had to work overnight. So
Mhm.
those were the days.
Yeah, like
And I think I'm a natural night owl, so I can be up all night without a problem.
cuz like as a child, very sheltered. So, I didn't really have any sleepovers unless I went to somebody else's place, which was very rare as well. But when we were with the cousins, it was lit. But we've never stayed up till like 5 in the morning. Never.
Oh
Like,
no, me and my friends, we were night owls like that. We didn't do that all the time, but there were times that we would just goof off, like, but that's different. Those were girls. Girls talk, we yap, play dress up, bullshit.
what would y'all have been talking about during those times?
A lot of times we would just watch television, like watch movies or MTV, like stuff you're not supposed to be watching as a kid. And then we would play games or like bullshit scary stories. Like it was just exciting that we were up late, like our parents were sleeping.
Mm.
So we just lived off of the thrill of like there's no school, we can stay up and then but that, like I said, that didn't happen all the time, but there were times that we actually did that. And then like I said, as you get older,
Yeah.
you're just, hanging out all night, drinking, whatever, hanging out. Someone's party. Sometimes it's New Year's.
Yeah. That was New Year's is now the only time I like make it like a like a cognitive decision to stay up late. Like I tell myself I'm going to stay up till this time. Other days I'm just like, if I stay up, I stay up. Right? If I'm up, I'm up. But only for New Year's Eve will I intentionally stay up until after 12.
I mean, I think most people don't stay up late. I think most people go to bed
Yo,
around
power
the
to the people,
usual
yo.
time.
Yo, that's right, yo. Yo, we're winning. Come on. Hey,
Who says that's winning?
where's my
But
10:30
anyway,
crew? Come on now. Come on. Where's my 11:30 people? Come on.
um, I mean, there was times I was able to go to sleep at that time, but only if I had to.
What was the earliest I've ever been to bed? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. There were some nights when, as a kid, I would get my report card back, right? And I know that I didn't do as well as I should have in one class because it's math and I hate math, right? So there's one class, right? Math class. I know that if I get like, so 65, right? That is like the bare minimum before failing. So if you got a 60, you failed. But a 65, you just made it. I would bring back a ton of 65, 70s, you know what I'm saying? 75s, only for math. Every other class, I'm good. And then, you know what I'm saying? You get berated by the parents a little bit. Grandma
And then you
slap.
get sent to bed
Your
early.
grandma slap you up, make you cry. Yo, but then when you go to bed crying, yo, I feel like I woke up and like
You're so
in the
dumb.
fountain of youth. I'm like, ooh, I feel so refreshed. Like, oh my goodness,
That's
man. I've
terrible.
had a great
That's
night's
terrible.
sleep. Wow, this trauma really, really put the Z's in me. You know what I mean?
That's terrible.
Right? Well, you never
No, the
had that?
earliest I had to ever never actually got in trouble like that if I failed on my report card. My mom was one of those parents like, okay, we'll just go to the teacher, we'll talk about it, get you a tutor. Like she was too tired to be like, what? Only one time she got mad at me because I was failing math for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Started passing math and then I started to fail science and she was like, "What the fuck?" Like that was when she got frustrated. She was like, you're failing science. Like I don't get it. Like what are you doing?" And I was just like, oh, but that was when that starts happening to a kid around that age. I was like in the 7th grade. That's a sign that they're losing interest in a subject, and that they should be encouraged or be more reared toward, okay, you have to focus on science, you have to like find a way to keep you engaged, because that's what was happening. Science was no longer fun.
Yeah.
So I was shocked too when my fucking science teacher, it was so I lived in Jersey as a kid, so the passing grade is 70 at that time. So if you got a 69 or anything less, then you were failing, since she gave me a 68. And my mom was like, what? What? When did you ever start failing science? What? I was just like, I don't know.
Oh my God. Don't ever tell a parent you don't know. Because, every time they're like, you don't know. You're in school all day. How you don't know? How you don't know what's going on in
But
school?
look, that whole thing speaks to education and how to keep kids engaged and what to do when a kid starts disengaging with the schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I don't know if they take those steps in public education anymore. I don't know. Like I said, the earliest I've had to been to bed was for work, when I used to have to work at 5 a.m. I would have to, and I would get off at, I worked from 5, I think it was like from 5 to 1
Mm-hmm.
or 3, I don't know. But I would have to be asleep like by 8 o'clock, because I would have to wake up at 3. That was thank God I only ever had to do that for a few months, and that my schedule changed because my position changed. But yeah, I hated that. I would have to get up, and it was cold and dark outside.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
that's awful. Yeah.
No, but what's on your list?
Oh, well, New Year's. Big thing that happened yesterday. The end of 2025, start of 2026. We met up. We
Yeah.
had a party. We had a little, what do you call it?
Very
A shindig.
I guess you can call it a shindig. It was very
Gathering.
small though. It was just a group of us. A gathering, I would say a gathering.
Gathering.
Shindig, I feel like is a bit more festive, a bit more lively, and it was just the 5 of us.
We had music. We had music going. We had food, music.
Oh yeah, music. No, it was
Yeah, it was a good
awesome. I
time.
loved it.
Good time.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
so relaxed. It was actually relaxing, and it was warm.
Right.
We didn't have to freeze our ass off with the people
Oh
in the
my
Times Square who
goodness.
are wearing diapers to be out there, which I think is fucking crazy.
Yeah, they've been doing that since. When did they start dropping the ball? That's my real question.
They've been doing it for decades now.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I would never do
A
that.
lot of diapers, yeah. A lot of diapers, yeah. Some people camp out there. It's from like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's a lot of tricks. I guess some people just don't drink anything. Some people have trained themselves to hold it. Some people found ways to go to the bathroom while you're actually in there, like finding a store or restaurant, but finding it close enough that it won't be too hard for you to get back into your spot.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I guess some people, they just tough it out. But but oh my God, I have a story to tell you.
Talk to me.
Speaking of diapers, so I'm walking. I left work the other night, and I'm walking to the train. And as I'm walking I'm in. My job is by Times Square, so there's tons of people, and this guy like bumps into me like hard though. Like he bum rushes me. He's like pushing people through the crowd, and everyone's like, "Yo, what the fuck is your problem?" So he's ahead of us, and he's like walking like this, right? Like, okay, this person. At first, I thought, okay, because he started to scream something. So at first, I thought I was like, okay, this guy's crazy. But then when I'm looking at like how he's dressed, I'm like, oh no, he looks like he could be like normal. Like I said, he's crossing the street, and there's a truck, right? That's like parked. So I cross the street, and I turn down that block. And this guy had to shit. He was in front of the truck, on the side of the truck, pants down, shitting in the street. And everyone was like, yo, what is he doing? He was rushing to shit, and he couldn't hold it anymore.
Yeah. That's
And
why
he
he
literally
was.
had
That's why he
to-
was rude. Because he had to poop.
That's why he was cursing people out. Yeah.
You're gonna fuck up my way.
But you could tell he was one of these questionable people. No, he was just okay. Like how what he was saying and how he was saying things, I was like, oh, he is missing a knocker up
Yeah.
here. This is not a normal
Son,
person.
like I've had like when people be because the train stations, right? There's a lot of people coming in and out, right? I'm trying to walk and like I'm clearly gonna walk past this person without touching them, right? This guy just goes boom, just like fucking elbow, yo, son. I've never felt.
Why?
I have no idea. He had his. He was just walking, and then he just right into me. I'm like, at first, because I never expect that to happen. So I'm like, I'm just in shock. I'm just like, what? Then I just keep walking. I'm like, what is wrong with people, son? And then you look at me like I did something. How you gonna look at me like I did? Like I did it? Oh my bad for you bumping into me.
Well, there's a lot of nutty buddies out there.
Yeah, this is
You know?
yeah. That John. Ugh. Maybe he had the shit.
You
I
know,
don't
but
know.
maybe he did.
Maybe he had the
But no,
shit.
this guy was something else. I was like, what the hell? What? Like I said, there's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with having to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
But damn, this guy
But
was
now imagine
nuts.
you had to do that during New Year's. Like imagine how many people you had to bump through on New Year's
That's
Eve.
what I'm saying. People who are willingly doing that in Times Square. You're willingly putting that on you
Hmm.
just to stand there for 12
And
hours? Like,
you know
what
what's
the
funny?
fuck?
These people aren't even like. How do I say this in a nice way? They ain't broke. None of them people is broke. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like
No,
distinguished. They're like
yeah, no, the people
gentlemen,
that go out
good
there,
people.
the
Like
people that go out there, the average person is a normal person. They don't have any screws loose. They're fine.
Yeah.
They made their way to New York City. They made their way into the crowd. They're fine. They don't need hospitalization. They're not questionable. They're not off their fucking medication. These are tourists. It's only tourists. I don't know any. I have never met. I have never met a New Yorker who has gone to the Times Square ball drop.
I've never met
Ever.
him either.
Never met anyone.
Never.
Anyone. And that's fine if you have and you're a New Yorker, but that event is sold to a television audience.
Mhm.
These are people who come from all over the world to be in Times Square, like people who live in Connecticut and New Jersey. Like you can just hop on the train and come, but no, unless you have to work in that area. Now, everyone that works, like all those people who work in those bars close by, the restaurants, whatever vendor is out there, those people are New Yorkers, of course. But like, no fucking New Yorker in their right mind is like, oh, that's what I'm doing on New Year's Eve.
None. And if they do live here, they just got here. They just moved here.
Yeah, they just got
They
here.
just like
It was on their bucket list to come to New York and be on to do the ball drop.
Ugh.
That's a bucket list thing.
But bucket list things are like fun.
Well, for some people that is fun. That is an experience. So you're out there for 12 It just sucks that New Year's Day, New Year's Eve for some reason is one of the always a guaranteed day where it's freezing in New York City. Most New Year's Eves I remember are freezing.
And last night,
Cold. Freezing. Like New Year's Day is usually sometimes okay. The day before New Year's Eve, but for some reason New Year's Eve is always like below fucking zero.
Yeah.
Or it's always windy. Or there was times it was like New Year's Eve has always been very questionable to me because I'm like, well, how bad is the weather gonna be? Because it's for some like Christmas will be okay. Christmas will be like 50 degrees, 45 degrees, 40 degrees.
Mhm.
Yo, New Year's Eve, 21, 18, 14, below zero.
and don't forget the feels
30
like.
degrees with harsh winds.
Don't forget that
Yeah.
feels like -1. You're like
Yeah, no, and like today it was winds. It was a gale warning, and it's like, and tomorrow's gonna be fine, and next week it's gonna be even warmer. It's gonna be a few degrees warmer next week. It's like, why does that always happen on New Year's?
I don't know.
Like, if it was 60 degrees, I think I would, in all honesty, if it was 60 degrees on New Year's Eve, I could probably entertain that idea.
Of what?
Because the cold is not the problem then.
'Cause it's-
Going to New Year's, because it's nice and warm.
You're not from New York. Don't why you
So you can
entertaining that?
tolerate
Yeah,
it.
you from Pennsylvania now. The fact that you just said that you from
I'm not from
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
From
I'm not
Pennsylvania
from.
now.
What I'm saying is, it's a thought that you can easier entertain because the cold wouldn't be the barrier. Because the first things first is it's cold. Second thing, I'm not waiting 12 hours. And third, you can't leave and come back. Like that's too much. That's
Nope.
not normal. But that's easier to consider when it's nice out.
Yeah. And then you gotta see like I don't mean to be rude, but like people who like performances who are like, C list right now, D list at their age. Nobody's really
Well,
checking
no,
for these
these
people.
are no one's checking for them, but their one hit, but their hits are still hits.
Yeah.
They still think about it. All the performers we saw, these are all people we've heard of. They didn't put that one person on there who was like, oh, who is this nobody? They were just people who had their prime already
Yeah.
available, not on high demand, and put on a friendly show for families who are up watching.
Who did we
So
see? It was Sierra,
it was Diana
Diana
Ross,
Ross, Post
50 Cent.
Malone,
There's
50
Post Malone.
Cent.
And look, Post Malone is probably like the most relevant for right now, like most up to date.
You
Like who's
had
making music now and a heavy hitter. He would be it.
they had another couple like ladies that I've never heard sing before ever, but they're
Oh, they
popping.
had the demon. They had the K-pop girls. So
K-pop,
a group of people that I don't know. They had Demi Lovato.
Demi
This was the
Lovato.
station that we watched. This was the countdown that we watched. Other stations probably had other people, and we just don't know who. But they're all people who have already like reached the top and have come down.
Yeah.
You know,
Ah,
that's fine. That's fine.
And then they did say that they were gonna drop a second ball, but I've never seen it.
I didn't see it drop,
Did you see
but I'm
anything?
sure it did.
Did you see anything?
We weren't paying attention, so it probably did drop at some point, and we just didn't realize
We
it.
would have heard it. You would have seen
No, we
confetti on a
wouldn't have, because
TV.
we were all into the game. We were playing Cards Against Humanity.
We were playing Cards Against Humanity. There's Yo, Daniel's on fire. Daniel, co-host of the Get Back, was fucking dominating.
A lot of my cards were nothing burgers. So
Yeah. I had like maybe 3 cards in my deck at one time that were always like, those are solid. I had like Crab, heteronormity. I don't even know what that means. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had so many nothing burgers of cards.
what do you think it means, dope?
Being heterosexual, I don't know, like.
Something to do with that, yes.
Yeah, but like that's it. Like if you said that with the
But you
the
could have
card,
also Googled that if you did. One of my cards had Go-Gurt. What was I gonna use that? I had Go-Gurt, Russia, Cardi B.
Russia? Oh, that's a fire card. That's fire.
No, it didn't sound. Even in the crazy ones, it did not sound funny.
All
I
right.
considered it.
I would have put
But
Russia
anyway,
down.
what's next?
I ain't gonna lie. I would have put Russia down. Respectfully.
Well, you probably would have made it sound funnier, but I didn't like that option.
No. Okay. No, that's okay. But now that it is the New Year, Jess, do we make resolutions as adults still? Or is that like a concept that we've gotten rid of? Or?
People still make resolutions.
Yeah.
That's fine if you do, but I think they're crap.
Yeah.
And you don't need to do resolutions.
I have a take.
Resolutions are.
It's
You want
corny.
to go first? What's the take?
Corny. Resolutions
It's
on New
corny?
Year's, corny. Corny.
Yes, because it's
Doing a
it's a
lot.
cheap, and I do mean it's a cheap way to like fake promise yourself. Because you end up making these resolutions that are too far fetched for where you are now to make that goal. That's what I learned over the years. Like, making a resolution is dumb. You need to just have a vision for how you want the year to go and make the steps toward that. But I do believe in intentions. You can set intentions. And then you can build on your goals from there.
Yeah.
So, like, I never really did resolutions before, like, and I never lasted. But last year, I was like, I'm going to focus like literally focus and attention. Like those are two things I have to like really grow my muscle in to like finish writing the script and all that shit. Like I really, and it worked. It worked. I
Yo,
didn't give myself some lofty, crazy, I'm gonna do this. And I just said, no, I just need to focus and pay attention more
yeah.
to my craft. I really do. And so this year, I didn't have a word or an intention, but this morning I was like, you know what? It's gonna be devotion. I have to do like devoted more to the faith and devote more to like my health goals.
Yeah. Cause like the and I'm gonna say this I understand like I love goal setting. I love saying something to myself, writing it down and like then trying to achieve it. Right? That's cool. But like I was thinking about this last night and I'm like, yo, goals are kind of corny too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just something about
They're not.
just something about setting a goal. Like,
So,
oh, I'm going to set a goal. Like it's just a
But
little
what is it
corny.
that you don't like?
Well, it's not that I don't like it cuz I do like goal setting. But like in like the purest form of it, it's like so like genuine and like a beautiful thing to like set a goal that it is corny. If you met a guy, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm really into goal setting. You're like, oh, who's this cornball over here? You know?
I wouldn't like that. I would tell you why I wouldn't like that though. If someone's like, "Well, I'm really into goal setting," because I feel like you don't have to use the word, or you don't have to use the phrase goal setting if you're actually achieving your goals. I feel like you would phrase that differently
Hmm. But he has a lot of
because
goals. Many goals.
I feel like there's just a way to say it instead of just straight saying I'm into goal setting. What? No,
Would you
it's
say saying that
I don't
is a little bit
know.
corny? It's like,
That's a little bit corny.
yeah, right.
That's a little bit corny.
Yeah. I'm
I
really
would
big into
accept
my New
it if
Year's
it was like,
resolutions.
yeah, no, I'm
You know
leaving
what
it
I'm
right there.
saying? I'm leaving. Yeah, but it is like a thing that I appreciate people for doing, because we need those people, because
No, you need
they motivate
look.
us, and then like seeing
You
somebody
need
motivated is
you
nice.
need not to say that you don't need to goal set. You absolutely need to. Goal
Hundred
setting is
percent. Yeah.
you need to goal set. Like you
Amen.
need to have plans that you want to achieve. But what I learned, I read this book
Yeah.
from I don't know if you ever heard of John C. Maxwell. Have you ever heard of John C. Maxwell? Well, he's like a motivational speaker.
Have I seen
Oh,
it?
look at that. Look at
Have
that.
I
Look at that water bottle.
have I seen it?
Look at that.
No, I have not seen it.
So, like I said, he's like in his 70s now, but he's well known for like motivational talks, motivational, and he's written all these books. But he wrote this book, and it really changed my view. Like it helped me actually achieve goals.
Hmm.
And it was the name of the book for anyone. You guys should all get this. 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. Not goals, growth. And the whole
Mm.
book is about striving to grow, not goals, because goals have an end. Like once you hit your goal, okay, then what? You can plateau, you can stagnate, you can go back. Like, and the truth is, the book really puts into words that you want to constantly be in development. You want to constantly progress. Like goals are good, but the best way to reach your goal is if you grow. And a lot of people don't grow. They don't develop. That's why a lot of their goals are never achieved. So it's really just like breaking down specific ways of growth and how to grow and all these theory. It's a great book. I read it twice. It's not a heavy read at all. It's chapters, so you can always pick up, put it down. So I would suggest anyone if you're worried about goals and you really want to achieve your goals, just read this book and it'll help you see that your mindset just needs to be shifted a little bit. Your perspective just needs to be
Yeah.
tweaked.
Yeah. So you have any resolutions, Jess? Do you have any New Year's resolutions you want to make for the new year?
That's how I know you're not listening because I said I didn't make resolutions, but I said there's intentions. You can make intentions.
So what's your New Year's intention? What are you
My
trying
New
to
Year's
attain?
intention is just to be it's devotion. Like sticking, like being consistent and
Mm.
like making sure you're doing what I need to do. So it's like being more devoted to like my faith process, my faith journey, being more devoted to, like I said, my health goals. So being more consistent with how I eat, being more physically active, and then like just whatever falls next. Being more devoted to my script, finishing what I'm writing, being more devoted to creativity.
Mhm.
So it's just like really like being more intentional. Like literally like that's probably the main like foundation to what devotion is. It's intention.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and but
And what's yours?
get get the YouTube big as possible next year.
That's fine.
Get the YouTube as big as I possibly
That's
can
fine.
in 1 year.
That's good.
Time to cook,
And
baby.
you know what? I think that's something doable because
Yeah,
you can definitely grow. You don't have to be the biggest, but you can grow from where you are now.
yeah, yeah.
Thing where I think people fail. You pick things that you know you can't do. Like you literally do you picking shit you know you can't
Like,
do.
give me an example. Like what?
When someone says, "Oh, I'm gonna lose 100 pounds this year," but you don't go to the gym, you have no discipline.
Yeah,
You have no idea of like macronutrient. Like you just assume that you're gonna start going, and then 2 weeks into the gym you quit. And
yeah,
because that's what usually happens.
yeah,
I'm not just talking out of my ass. A
yeah.
lot of people sign up for these things and then they don't pull through.
Nope.
That's like you don't have it in you to lose 100 pounds. But you know what's a more realistic one is I'm just gonna start going to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to tell yourself I'm gonna start going January 1st and I'm gonna go 7 days a week. You can just say at some point this year I'm gonna start going to the gym. And if that means, February comes, I'll go to the gym. I'll try it. You go once a week. You go for 30 minutes. And then you build from there. And then
Yeah.
over time, when you do say I'm going to lose 50 pounds, now you know you can lose 50 pounds because you can put in the work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I'm going to pay off all my debt. No, you're not. Because you don't have a spending. You don't control your spending.
I'm
How are
going.
you going to pay
I'm
off
gonna
your
leave
debt?
that toxic man. No, you're not.
I'm going to leave this relationship. No, you're not.
Why are you
No,
thinking
you're
about
not.
it? Just do it, Shawty.
Not just thinking about just doing it, but it's just like, but you're not making any headway toward that.
Mm.
Like too many people think so. The problem with resolutions, it's a destination, and you can't do the destination. You have to just do the process first.
Jesus, sing it, baby. Come on now. Keep talking to me, Jess. Come on. I'm waiting. Come on. I need.
There's nothing left to
All
say.
right, man. Fuck. I was so ready for you to keep preaching, Jess. I was so ready.
There's no preaching. It's just comment. It's just practicality.
Bro. That's your New Year's intention. You gotta get into preaching.
No, no. You know what I'm gonna do this New Year's. I got the mic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to get a fucking webcam. I'm really pissed off.
It doesn't
Because
look
I'm like,
that bad.
no, but the thing is, my lighting can't get unless I buy more light. Like,
Yeah.
I do have to actually get a better light, but I do think the camera itself is just not best quality. I just know that there's webcams that can produce better quality. Like,
Yes.
so that's just what I'm. So, like I said, devotion. I have to be more. I have like devote my resources to get better at what we're doing.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now I know I have to get the webcam.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So shit like that.
Yeah. Shit like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We had some good food last night too. Played games. Had some snack. Lay down on the couch, reclined. It was great. It was a wonderful time. Peaceful time.
Daniel was a great host.
Isn't he always? Isn't he always? Isn't he great? He's not here right
No,
now.
he is.
But he's great.
No, but he said he'll hop in the chat in like 30 minutes, but he's missing the praise now. Oh, but he came this morning. I have your clothes.
Thank you. Yo, why you
called this
shaking your head?
morning, he was
Don't
like-
shake your head. Don't shake your head.
So I'm like, I was like, why is he walking around with clothes?
No. I changed clothes.
I gave Daniel his
Thank
water
you.
bottle.
Oh yeah, did he like?
No, it's good, yo. The New York Rangers one is tough.
It's tough. Okay.
Those water bottles are I love it. I'm gonna order I think I could order one for me and my brother
This is
because right
good.
now they're
Look
on
at that.
sale. I think
Look at that.
get 2 jets.
That's my last name
I have
right
to
there.
ask him which one he would prefer.
That's my last name.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And it's so like,
A shout out to Fanatics,
it's like petite too.
but it's not small.
You're so right. It's like, but it's nice and slim. You know what I'm saying?
But it's tall.
It's tall. I like
It's one
me.
of those.
I love me a tall. It's like a Taylor Swift. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
It's like a Taylor. It's like a T Swift. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just there.
What do
just,
you
know.
think? What do you think Travis Kelce's New Year resolution is?
I don't know if they have resolutions, but they're probably they're getting married and they're probably gonna have a baby.
That's what's up.
They were going. He was going. I saw a line that they were asking on his show him and the New Heights. They were going over Christmas gifts, and he was like, "Oh, I got Tay a bread slicer." But then he was like, "Well, she got me. I'm gonna keep that in house for now." So a lot of people are like, "Oh, she may be pregnant." That he doesn't want to say what it is. So she may be having a baby. I don't know. We'll see.
All I know is the postpartum album gonna hit. Let me tell you that a T Swift postpartum.
In all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised if we probably won't get it. I know she says that she's gonna keep making music and she will get another and she did make another album, but it's like that Eras tour was you bowing out. Like I think she really is gonna like park it for some time. Like she's not. They say the major reason why she went on the tour was that she can accumulate the resources to pay for her rights, for her album rights, for all her masters. It's not really like an ending of her career or like I'm taking a huge hiatus. It was just like I need to put on a massive tour to pay off to get my rights back. But she's probably pregnant and she's probably going to take a few years off because her last album was not well received by the fans.
Was it
Publications were her actual Swiftie fans hated that album.
Really?
Hated it. They only bought it because of the fandom and because she released 29 versions and they want to be that fan. But the reviews from people who actually listened to the music was not good. But the pop, like Rolling Stone, all like the media outlets, they praised her, of course, because that's what they do for artists that big. They don't care about actual quality. The point is just to make money off of them for fodder. But no, her last album was not well received by her fans. She had to like the weekend after she had her interview and they asked her, well, how do you feel about the fans? Not really, mixed feelings, mixed reviews. And she was just basically like, well, if you're talking about it, you're helping it.
Oh my goodness. And this was an RYM rate of 1.80 out of 5. Oh. The first song is cute, but the rest is easily the worst stuff she's ever released. Oh my goodness.
See, I have never been into her albums. I've always been into her singles.
Yes, same here.
Ones that float around in the ethernet. Like I love those, but like her actual albums, I've tried to get into them, and I'm just like, it's just not my cup of tea. I'm a Billie Eilish girl, so that is my.
I'm
whatever
also,
Billie wants, Billie gets. But I'm just not a T Swift fan like that.
I've listened to Billie Eilish songs, but I never listened to an album. Like these big artists,
I listen to the albums
because I feel like
that's how I know she's my girl.
Yeah,
because I can listen to her shit.
But are they well received?
Yeah. So I will be honest. I kind of don't know what the rest of her. She's one of the top selling female artists right now. She's neck and neck. It's like how many people come out for her, like with Taylor Swift. She's got more. She's way more younger. She's only like 22, so she's got a long way to go. But she is huge right now. She has huge numbers.
That's right. Billie Eilish is mad young. Hold on, chat.
And her last album,
she's 24.
Hit Me Hard and Soft. She's 24. It was
crazy.
better received than her album before that. That's for sure. This album was way more. She had way more hits. I love it.
That's her song.
She's missing on my list. She's missing on my list. I've seen The Weeknd. I've seen Kendrick. I've seen so many other people. I've seen the Lumineers. I've seen Jay-Z, J. Cole. I've seen Cardi. Like I've Nicki Minaj. Like I've seen these people, but I haven't seen her yet. But she's not easy tickets. She's one of those tickets where the resale is crazy.
Oh, that's the thing, right? Like, especially when it comes to these big artists, man. If you don't catch a good resell, you're never going. You just never
Yeah.
are.
Well, no, the resale is why it's so expensive. When the artist actually releases the
Hundred
tickets,
fifty
they are
dollars,
generally on
$250.
their more affordable side. But the problem is, the scalpers get them first. But they're trying to like circumvent that. So now when you buy tickets, they don't release the tickets until like a day before the concert, and you can only resell them at the price you bought it for.
Mm.
So, because they're trying to cut back on that. Because, yeah, people are buying $900 tickets and then some are only paying $200 because they were able to get it for the actual price that it was released for.
Mhm.
It is crazy. It got really ridiculous. And some artists actually came out against that and were like, this is not our fault. Like, we don't want our fans to go through this. Like, but we can't control a reseller. So they had to come up with ways to protect the integrity of the ticket sale.
Yeah. Like that's been like a huge conversation within like the last like 3-4 years is like ticket
Yeah, because it
sales.
wasn't like that before. Because before COVID, and I blame it on before COVID,
You know
an
how
expensive ticket.
Daniel would have been like, ugh, again, Jess, COVID. Come
Well, that's because Daniel was a baby then, and he thinks the world only happened after COVID. But there was a whole world before COVID,
on.
and yeah, sometimes you need a reference point.
Mm.
But there was always the affordable tickets and expensive tickets, but even the affordable tickets were good seating, so you can spend like 200 and be in a decent seat. You're not in the nosebleeds. That is no longer the case. The nosebleed is 200 if you're lucky,
Nosebleed is probably more.
depending on the artist. Depending on the artist.
Hmm.
Some of these new artists, brand new artists, don't have a fucking discography. They just came out with an album. Yo, $400 tickets. It's just like, how? So it's just, yeah, it got real nasty after COVID. I don't know what happened, but because that's when I saw The Weeknd so many times. I was going to, that was the thing that me and my friends did, was like a lot of people go to clubs. We were going to concerts. That's just, that was a hobby that we had grown ourselves into. 'Cause they were affordable. And now it's just like, good luck. We saw The Weeknd in May when he came to MetLife. And for the tickets we got for where we were, they were pretty good tickets. Like they were okay seating, but yo, there was like almost $300. And we weren't like close. We weren't in the nosebleeds either, but we weren't close. Like,
Yeah.
it was still a great concert. Still a great concert. And then when I went to see the Lumineers in Nashville, they were in an arena. And I got pretty good tickets for a decent price. But look where I had to go. I had to go to Nashville. Because in City Field, when they came into City Field, the ticket was like $300, $400. I'm like, what? In Nashville, I only paid
That's
150.
the New York tax.
God.
Well, I'm in New York. Everything's expensive in New York, so I gotta make it expensive. Everything's expensive. It's New York tax. They get you. That's how these places get you. Like the Atlanta Hawks could play in fucking Memphis, $25 tickets. They play the Knicks, 200. It's like where this discrepancy is crazy, and it's only because of where we live.
Yeah, 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 of course. It's only because you're in New York. And they tax the shit out of you here. There's taxes for on there, and it's like big taxes. It's like multiple dollars is your tax.
Yeah,
It's like almost at 10%. That's crazy.
you know, I don't know. But Jess, we got a new mayor, so maybe Mamdani can get rid of all those problems. Make it real free out here.
He's not. I watched some of the
The inauguration. He did do the
I watched
actual
some of the speech.
inauguration in the morning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I found out that that's actually a custom thing they do. They have two ceremonies. They have one where it's at midnight, and then one where it's for everyone. But I watched some of it via the news.
Mhm.
Nah, good luck, Ron. Good luck. I voted for you, so I hope you don't make me look stupid, like
Son?
the way Trump is making MAGA look stupid. Don't make me look stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I feel like Zoran just feels different a little bit. You know what I mean? It just does. Right?
The reason why I'm not that amped because everyone thought it would be different after Obama, and it
Mm.
wasn't different. It was more of the same. You didn't. We just didn't really realize that until like his second term. We're just like, oh, of course it's the same, if not worse. So I feel like I'm not gonna get myself too wrapped up in Zoran. I just knew that I couldn't vote for Cuomo after, because the truth is he would just end up leaning on Trump, just the way Eric Adams did. He doesn't. He does. There's no integrity. And that's what I liked about Zoran when he looked in the camera and he was like, "I don't need you the way Eric Adams and Cuomo. I'm not in legal trouble. I don't need a fucking pardon. So I don't need to like kiss your ass."
Oh, yo, that's
And
right.
that's basically what Eric Adams was
Cuomo's
doing.
like a fucking weird guy. Like he's just like
He's a weird guy, but he's had legal trouble, and even though a
wow.
lot of it, even though a lot of it was like dismissed and stuff like that, it's when I saw Trump starting to support Cuomo, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh. Even though I know Cuomo hates Trump, it's still that is not a good look.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You want Trump's endorsement, and he wanted his endorsement. Fuck out of here. After that guy shit all over New York during COVID, you want his endorsement? No, I don't think no. Como, he was really showing his, and not, it's not like he's just now doing it, but it was now more than ever his fucking straight up just racist. All his biases and prejudices were coming out against Zoran. It's like I'm not fucking voting for that.
Yeah.
Like no,
And it's so funny because
no. It's what's funny. So he pushed me to vote for Zoran. You didn't make it easy for me to be like, you know what, I'll just vote for Cuomo.
and
No, I
like
was like, and I was against voting for Zoran at first. I was, because I didn't know who the fuck he was. And I was like,
but then you know
at
what
first
happened?
I
You
was,
know what happened? This is exactly what happened. He kept showing up on your feed every single day. He kept
well,
on being
that too,
there.
but look, this is what finally made me give him a chance, because I wasn't going to originally, because I honestly thought, well, how can he stand? I don't think he can stand up to Trump.
Hmm.
Like my whole thing was, is who's going to protect New York City from this friggin' freak show in DC? And I was like, I don't know if he has the strength. I don't know if he has the courage to like tell Trump to sit, back up. I just don't like, is he going to kowtow? Is he going to get intimidated? But I was watching streamers stream and he was showing Zoran's interview with Fox. And this was the first time I had actually sat down to give Zoran some of my attention. The interview with Fox, he fucking crushed it. And when I saw how, he looked in the camera and was just like, yeah, Trump, I'm not afraid. Like, whatever. You're not going to treat me like Eric. I was like, okay. I like that. That sounds spicy. Okay, okay. So, and then the streamer he streamed both debates. So I watched the debates and I saw how he handled himself in the debate. I liked it. And like I said, I didn't like how Cuomo just showed you're still just an old fucking racist guy from Queens. That's it.
But it's funny because like there were some questions where where they asked him like, hey, so like what's your go-to deli order, right? And then and then I think at one point Mamdani hears what Cuomo said and he's like, this guy hasn't been in a deli in 25 years. What does he know about what's his favorite deli order? He don't know nothing. He hasn't been in a deli in 30 years, 30, 40, 50 years.
But it's also because I didn't really like how Cuomo handled COVID after a while. I didn't like how he handled that. And what people don't realize is some people don't realize Cuomo is Trump, just the Democratic version. So we would have had our own monster to deal with. And I just feel like You're more of the old, and it is time for a new. It's time for a new environment. Like
Mm-hmm.
capitalism is failing, and affordability sounds pretty like it's important. And Zoran made affordability sound like this is your actual issue, not everything else that they're trying to scare you. Like you can't afford your rent, you can't afford the train, you can't afford your groceries, you can't afford shit, and it's just getting worse. So I feel like we need to move away slowly but surely. We need to move away from the old guard that's here, and Zoran is just he's the canary in the coal mine. He's letting like this is going to be in a few years we're going to have a bunch of Zorons, but their names won't be Zoran, they'll be White, Pepper Smith, and Mike Brown, and
We'll have a
Paul
Hispanic, probably a
Jones.
Hispanic guy in there.
Yeah, but they'll
Mm-hmm.
all be on the socialist tip. They'll
Yeah.
all be on the social democrat. They're all going to be moving away from the ultra capitalistic neoliberal, like, protecting the billionaires. We have to break out of this mind frame that stop looking out for their interest, and we need to start voting for your own interest. Like, the working class is too conditioned into accepting its state, all to protect billion. And they don't realize that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. When you say that you don't need unions, you're saying you want to protect the billionaire. When you're saying that, you'll accept low wages and you won't go on strike and you won't do these things, it's because you're conditioned. We are conditioned to protect the interest of the owners. It's not really protecting our interest for ourselves. So I feel like Zoran is just, and that's why Trump was going so, that's why the rest of the country was going so crazy about this election,
Mm-hmm.
because it really is like a threat to capitalism. It's a threat to what we've got going on. But I won't be surprised if it's just more of the same.
Yeah. Cause like it's funny because like when he won the election, they asked the governor like, so hey, so about these policies like that he has in mind, like what do you think about these policies? And she's like, oh yeah, those are never gonna happen. I'm like, huh? Just off the rip, no, never, no, no, thank you.
Because he needs permission from the state to raise the taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And the governor is, her donors don't want that. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, she's protecting donors. She's protecting donors when she's saying that. She's not protecting the average New Yorker.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Miss, what's her name? Kathy Hochul. Hochul.
Vocal.
Hochul.
And, she's done some good things, but she's still the old guard. So it's like, it's going to be a while. We're going to be in this shit for a while.
It's gonna be an interesting year, to say the least. Right.
But then, when Trump met Zoran, he loved him. Like,
Yo,
glowed
he
about
loved
him.
him, yo. He was like, "This is my favorite guy, great guy. I
It's going
love
to be short
Zoran."
lived for when policies start actually taking place and they're going to start going head to head. But yeah, he loved him for two reasons, right? Two reasons why he loved him. For one, Trump is a showman. He knows talent.
Yeah.
Zoran got charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Zoran knows how to work a room. He knows how, like, clearly. And so as soon as they met, I'm sure he picked that up. You got the it factor. So he likes that. And second, yo, Trump got $400 million plane from Qatar. You don't think they were telling him? You don't think his buddy relationships with Saudi Arabia and all like the rich people from the middle weren't like, our boys are on? Just chill out. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Good guy. I bet you. I guarantee
Maybe.
I can guarantee it
Maybe.
that that's a conversation. And I'm not saying that they like Zoran and that they would support because he's against what they're like. These are rich people, like,
Yeah.
but just the fact for like cultural differences. Like, yeah, he's Muslim, but just come on, he'll be all right. Like, take this
Oh,
fucking $400 million plane.
guess who's in the chat?
Oh, Daniel,
Daniel.
hi Daniel.
Honey, I'm home. What'd you miss? We talked about you're a great host. You're an amazing host with the most. The food was bus, service was bus, everything relating to New Year's Eve, New Year's Day morning was fantastic. So we appreciate you. We want to say it live for the people to watch back forever. Thank you, Daniel, for inviting us for New Year's Eve. Thank you.
We're talking politics right now. I'm going on Zoran and Trump and why Trump loves Zoran.
Yeah. You know. Cause yesterday when I showed you the Zoran, he did the whole like initiation thing in like a subway station. You were like, why is he doing this in front of people? Why are you doing it now?
I didn't know. I didn't know that that's what they've been doing all this time.
I never
It
knew
just
that
felt
shit
weird.
either. Never did that.
But I think they probably just talked about it more because it's Zoran.
Yeah. Daniel
So
goes.
I think that's why I was just.
I didn't do anything. You guys are awesome guests. Love you guys. Oh, shut up.
Anyway.
Shut up with your sap. All right, you're great. You're great. No, you're great. No, I'm great. No, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're great. That's how it feels talking to Daniel sometimes. He's too nice. Stop being humble, kid. All right?
He is too nice.
You did great, kid. All right? Also,
I'm going to get a donut, but I'm just going to blink my screen real quick.
Yeah.
But I'm here.
Did you I see like a bunch of comments when because Zoran like swore on the Quran.
The Quran?
Yeah. They're like being
What else was he supposed to
mean.
swear on?
Yeah. Like no, but you know what's funny? Like I see the comments. He's like, "Oh, guys, he did the thing with the Quran. Check it out. Look at that." It's like, what does that even mean? What does that mean? Like people just want to be like fake edgy to be fake edgy. Like when a Christian does it over the Bible, we have no problem. But when it's a Muslim doing it over the Quran, why is there an issue? Why is there even somewhat
racism?
It is.
It's bigotry.
It's crazy. I don't understand that. Like I see those comments and it's just so annoying. It's like you're just weird. Like why would we be
They're not
upset
weird.
about
They're
that?
fucking look. Those people aren't weird. Those people are losers. Uneducated, willingful, ignorant. They are what's wrong with society. Seriously. They are what's wrong with society.
I would agree. I would concur.
Like what's wrong with society is that there's a lot of fucking dummies running around.
Mm-hmm.
Allowed to talk.
Yeah.
People may think, well, that's you too, Jessica, but
People will find any reason to hate,
live.
and like Jess said, they're losers. Yeah, they are. They're big losers.
Yeah, like who cares what he's swearing on? It's a free country, right? Part of the free country that the Constitution promises is freedom of religion. We don't all have to be Christian here, and a Christian is saying this.
Yeah.
Like, stop thinking everything and everyone has to be you. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. There are countries where you're not allowed to be anything else. You can move there and let us know how that is. Like if he was Hindu and he had to swear on whatever religious documentary that they believe in, so what? That's what makes it scary, because it's like you don't know what America is supposed to be then if you're mad about this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. You don't believe in freedom if that's what you actually fucking think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just weird. It's like there's a lot of people in America who don't believe in freedom. It's so weird.
No. They're like, oh yeah, you could freely be who you are, but I'm going to hate on you and I'm going to shit on you.
No, you can be who you are. You just can't be somebody who's not white and Christian.
Yeah. But if I don't like you, if I think that's repulsive, then I'm going to say it. So we're not. This isn't as free as you think. It's like, yeah.
I hate it.
This is the example they're giving. It's free to you can walk into that store. You can walk into that store, right, Jess? It's free. Just walk into the store. But every time you go to walk into that store, they're just going to throw eggs at you. Every time. Every time you walk into the store, they're going to throw eggs at you. So is it really that free? If every time you try to go into the store, they just throw eggs at you and call you a loser and dumb and hideous and gross and all that, that's not free.
No, not. Sometimes, if you live in a country where there's people different, believe in different things, and the Constitution also supposed to promise a separation of church and state. So you can't use someone's religion against them like that. Like you can't run your politics on that. So it's like, okay, yeah, he's Muslim. So what?
Right? Like,
guess what, people of the world? He's Muslim, and I don't have a fucking head wrap on me. And there's no Blair horn to make us pray 5 times a day. Like we're alive. It's okay. Nothing happened.
yeah,
Nothing happened.
I don't understand.
Like
Already.
people are genuinely scared. Like I know these people. Like scared. I'm like, what the fuck are you? What is wrong with you? That's how I know you're not paying attention. Because you've been getting fucked for a long time. And now you worried? Like on some real shit.
Yeah.
You've been getting duped by your Christian politicians. These people who look out for the billionaires and these people who make sure that you don't get a fucking raise, that there's laws against you advocating for yourself at work. But you mad at this guy who's trying to tell you he wants to give you a free bus. Like, you know how stupid you sound? You sound stupid.
Very dumb. Very dumb. God forbid a man wanted to give you a free bus. God forbid. God forbid he wanted to bring up minimum wage. God forbid. God forbid.
Like people who like you against that, you're against yourself. Like you don't realize. Like people don't. Our population is, and I am included in this.
Go off,
when it
Jess.
comes to financial literacy, not well educated in it.
Ooh.
Not well educated in civics. Not understanding like systems that and lobbying, gerrymandering, like all these things that are put in place to make sure you do not mobilize in life. It's like we don't really understand. We don't get it.
Yeah. Daniel said, "Go off, Jess. You're doing a great job, Queen. Clock it." Daniel, did you like your water bottle? I'm drinking out of it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's place out of 10. How likely is it that Daniel's drinking out of this bottle right now as we speak?
Probably 0. He probably left it at home.
No shot. He definitely brought it. 100%.
I told him to take it to work to show everyone how what of a nice water bottle.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was very motherly of you. Now go show your friends. Go show your friends.
Oh my God. That is so true.
Now, go show your work friends, huh? Go tell them what Auntie Jess got you. Now, go show your little friends. Yeah, like little show and tell.
Damn.
Go show them, huh? And here's $50. Put it in your piggy bank. Go ahead. First off,
I won't say
the
that
bottle
again. I'll never
is
say that again.
fantastic. I love it. It's sick. But did he bring it to work though? That being said, he didn't bring it. That being said, hold on. He's typing right now.
He didn't bring it to work.
Jess is right. I did forget it.
See?
Forgot.
See?
He forgot.
It's fine. It's fine, Daniel. You'll drink out of it later.
He said he will bring it tomorrow. That's what he's saying.
But now I need to get myself a water bottle.
Is that a resolution or an intention?
Neither. It's just something that I want to do.
Something that you need to do.
Because now that you guys have one, I need to have one.
What team? So you would get the Jets.
Yeah, but the truth is, I'm tired of getting Jet shit. Because you don't fucking win. It's like we're buying merch for what?
But Jess.
Like I really was considering getting my brother one, but I'm like, he has so much Jet shit, and these motherfuckers don't win.
Did you see what potential new Jet Fernando Mendoza did against Alabama today? He was cooking. He could be the next Jet. He probably won't because if the Raiders lose,
He could. At this
he's
point,
going
it
to the
doesn't
Raiders.
matter. We just need to win. I don't care how they do it. I don't care who they get. A veteran, a rookie. It doesn't fucking matter at this point. You just need to fucking get someone who can find the end zone.
Daniel goes,
Find the red zone.
I
find
fell
it.
asleep when I got home and just had to rush and forgot on my counter. Okay, he forgot, Jess. He forgot. In a rush, you know? He said you need some more Ranger merch.
I do. My brother needs more Ranger merch too. But he's got a hat and stuff. I need to get. Yeah, we do need more Ranger merch.
I will say, like,
right.
hockey jerseys are some of the best jerseys ever made. They're fantastic.
But they have a lot of nice hoodies. I was checking out some hoodies for Daniel. I was actually going to get him a Rangers hoodie.
Yeah.
But I feel like, how many fucking hoodies are we getting people here? You got hoodies, I got hoodies. There's tons of hoodies going on between us.
A lot of hoodies, yo. It's a lot of, but
like,
you know
I want
what?
to get something that he can use like every day that's like, I don't know, something else other than a fucking hoodie. Other than apparel.
Will ever be upset with a hoodie. They just won't be like super ecstatic.
No, well, no, look, because the hoodie I got last night, I loved. And it fits me really well. I tried it on today, so I loved it.
But it's either you like it or you super love it. There's never a point where you go backwards and say, I don't like it. I don't need this. You always will always
like
love a hoodie.
We're always getting each other's clothes. You got him a jacket.
Carhartt.
Like
Carhartt. I mean, Carhartt. Love it.
Oh, are you wearing the Carhartt?
Oh my God, Daniel! If you're
I bet you he's not.
Daniel, if you're wearing,
I bet you he's not.
If you're wearing the Carhartt, I might cry.
He's not.
I might cry on stream because I would feel so accomplished if you wear that fucking Carhartt. Hockey Winter Classic jerseys are sick. Look them up. Ooh, a Jets. Let me see. Not a Jets. Rangers. Hockey. Winter.
Well, we have to pick our Rangers tickets.
Jerseys. Oh, yes, we do. Ooh, those are clean. Clean. They're like a nice, like, cream white with the red and the blue. It looks very old school. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. But, Daniel, are you wearing the Carhartt? I think you should. I think you should, Daniel. You know? But, yeah. I mean, like, I don't really need clothes anymore. Really. Like, I feel like I get that for myself already, so he's like, he's not. He's not. Ugh, annoying.
You know what that is?
He's like, I'm not. I am not bringing a nice-ass coat like that to this physical blue-collar job. But that's what it's for! That's what it's for.
That's not for. It's not for fashion, Daniel.
It's
the
blue
coat
collar.
Is for working men.
It's blue collar. That
it's
Carhartt is blue collar. That's the most blue collar you're gonna get.
It's supposed to be durable to keep you warm while you're doing the rough work.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone wearing a Carhartt like just for fashion. Everyone I see wear that, they're coming off a fucking construction site.
Well, I've seen the new generations wearing Carhartts, but they look like
the ones who don't want to work.
They're built like this. And they wear the Carhartt.
People who don't want to work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about them. We're talking about the legacy of the Carhartt. People who work wear that, so I feel like, Daniel, it's okay.
A lot of people
can take that. You can wear it to work, put it away, and then obviously work in your regular
whatever else
jacket that you don't care about getting dirty and messed up.
Yeah. But take the fucking Carhartt. I bought it for you. You son of a gun.
Yeah, it's not meant to stay in the closet.
It's not meant.
It's not meant to stay in the closet.
That is a wear you wear.
It's not memorabilia.
I bought a Carhartt. It's fantastic. I wear it like almost every day. It's fantastic for the winter. Fantastic. And then when it gets a little warm, unzip. Oh, it's lit. Unzip. It's fantastic, Jess. I need to get you a Carhartt. I think you would actually like that.
I like the one you got him. You know who was supposed to give me one, and she never did. And she kept telling me, Jess, I have it for you. I just want to clean it first because it smells like smoke or smells like, I don't know. TS.
Yep. Yeah. Just buy it. Buy a new one. The new one's nice. Okay, he said Daniel goes, he'll wear the car tomorrow, and then he'll take it off. And then he'll also bring the water bottle.
There you go.
There you
Now you're
go.
gonna win at
Now,
life.
now you're gonna. You've unlocked it, bro. Now this is Mamdani's New York, right there. A Carhartt and a water bottle. That's right. That is right. You hydrate, you blue collar man. That is right.
Let's look up how much a webcam is.
Look up how much a what is.
I'm looking up at. I'm gonna buy a webcam. I can't. I'm
Oh,
so tired of looking at this chart, the shitty ass visuals. And we apologize, audience, if whoever's watching this besides ourselves. This my camera to my Mac right now just sucks.
it doesn't look too bad right now. It could be
For some reason, it
worse.
looks worse today than others, and I don't know why.
Really. Let's see. Let me see.
I feel like it's a bit more like pixelated. It's like it's just not good.
I don't mind it actually. So you're big screen now instead of us both being on the screen big. So like you look, it looks fine. Like sure, like the
I'm
light,
so
if you had like two bright ass white lights, big money. That's all you need is white light. No racism. Two big white lights.
You're an idiot.
Well, I'm not trying to be like the people in Mom Donnie's comments. Come on, guys. Please, guys, please. Come on. But man,
Boy.
I woke up. I slept so good. Oh yeah, I felt good. Man.
I slept pretty fine. But what was next on your list?
That's pretty much all I had, really. I don't really have anything else, really. Yeah, most things, you know. What is up? Why did I put that? What is up with these roads? Why did I write that down? Why would I write down what is up with these roads? Roads.
Well, yesterday Beanish was complaining about the roads and driving. Is that what you wanted to mention today? How bad the roads are?
I don't know. I don't know why I wrote that down. I have no idea. But yeah, there's mad potholes, bro. Cause I be driving, there's mad potholes, bro. I'm pissed. Then I get the car messed up. Nah, I'm the problem. See what I'm saying? But it's really 311. Who's in charge of the roads here? That's Mom Donnie. Make it easier, bro, to get the potholes fixed, bro. Like I'm telling you, if he fixes potholes, 50% of people's problem goes away. At least 50%.
I mean, yeah, but that all comes down to like infrastructure and funding and the budget.
Bro, people gonna donate to that. Like, we good.
I don't know. I'm really interested to see how much he can get changed. And does it like go into a snowball effect and like will he win a second term?
Maybe. I'm not too sure. Will he? Yeah, probably. Actually, he would. If he does just a little bit of what he promises to do, he's getting reelected. Cause who's better than him?
Well, right now, I mean, there's no one really. That's another thing. It's a poor candidate, like pool candidate. It's like there's not a lot of people in New York that are like want to get behind.
Yeah.
You know, there's the leadership here outside of Mondani, even because he just started. Yo, it sucks. Very quiet. I mean, but I guess it all depends on how tapped in you are. You know, there's definitely people out there who are obviously in Congress and your local municipalities and stuff like that, local assemblymen. But look, he's young, so he's gonna be around for a minute. We have AOC.
Daniel goes, does he have to be the Texans' offense and do just enough to get a second term?
That's what all politicians do. All politicians, they all do just enough to be able to tell the people, well, at least I did this.
Yeah, because
So
Mamdani
we'll
has
see.
has a good defense and defense.
Well, right now he's talking what people want to hear, but now people need to feel it.
Yeah.
So he has to do something for the city that the citizens can feel right away,
I know the
like
first thing.
impact.
I know the first thing that he could do. Get rid of those fucking dumb turnstiles. That's the first thing that he could do that would immediately make people's lives so much
There's no
better.
fixing the
There's
MTA.
no fixing
Yeah.
that shit. But he
The
could get rid
MTA
of that
will
shit,
only
and
ever
that's
get
fixing.
worse.
That's fixing. Getting rid
He
of whatever the
could.
fuck they had, that's a fix. That works. And I think, you know what? People will be
mean,
like, you
he-
know what? He got them shits removed. Let's bring them back. They would do that 100%. 1000%.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he has to make it. He has to make New York easy on some level, that is measurable. No unintangibles, no abstract concepts. He needs to be able to say, "I put this policy in," and it immediately New Yorkers were able to feel the effect.
Yeah.
Costs came down here. We spent less here. New Yorkers were able to get this, and like New Yorkers should be able to show what they got. You know what I'm saying? Hochul, she's gonna win her reelection because she has been sending out checks to people.
Ooh. I
Like for
got one.
inflation. I got one too, and
How-
that's the second one
Hey,
she sent
Jess,
out in her
Jess.
tenure.
How much was yours?
I'm not saying how much mine was.
I'll say
Don't
it.
say it.
Oh no.
Everyone
Don't say
had
it.
different depending on your income. Don't say
Oh.
it.
Oh. So people would know
But
if
this
I'm a
is
brokey if I said the price.
well, she really sent. Well, those went out for citizens who were eligible to get it. So you had to like meet a certain like tax bracket to get it. So I'm sure she sent it out to as many New Yorkers as she could. Like I said, this is like the second or third time that I know that she's done something directly to New York. Like New Yorkers can say, "Oh, she actually did this." Like
Yo, I'm telling you.
when they were cutting off all the food stamps, all the emergency COVID food stamps, she ended up before they did that, she let New York recipients, she put like $600 more on their like she put more funds before it was cut off. That's something people can say, "Oh, she actually helped me." I was like before they cut me off, I got in one big last jolt in my stamps or whatever. Then she sent out one of those checks. She sent that like she's kind of smart herself because
And
she's leaving tangible breadcrumbs.
and Zoran
Like
looked at that and was like, "That's my whole game plan."
Well, it's proving that the tax because and it explains to you when you Google it, like why is Governor Hochul sending money out? One of the explanations is it's tax revenue that she decided that the council decided to give back to the state to give back. She could have spent that on something else.
Mhm.
We could have never seen that money.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's at this point for this particular situation, she was like, I'm going to cut the checks to them, like give it back to the citizens. Like that's what your politicians should be doing. Politicians should always be their number one, always be how do I get it back to the citizen? How do I make the how do I make the tax dollar we take from them
Mhm.
actually work
Yep.
for them? And they don't do that enough. And that's why that's why there's no respect for them.
Yeah.
Because they don't do a fucking quarter of what you're supposed to do for us.
Mhm.
So now am I gonna vote for her? I don't know.
I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim.
I gotta see
Hey,
her
hey,
who
hey,
her running
hey, Jess,
who
Jess,
her
Jess.
opponent is.
It's a tough ask. It's a tough ask. That was the funniest thing all night. That was just so funny. Yo, shout out to Meredith. Yo, she very funny. But I wanted to show you this song. So we all know Timothy Chalamet, right? He's in this
Yes.
new he's
I like
he's in a
Timmy.
new movie called Marty Supreme. I have not seen it, nor do I care to see it. But
Yeah, I have no interest in that movie.
But did you know that he was recently featured in like a tough, like a actual like good rap song, like decently like popular rap song?
Yo, you don't know Timmy raps? Yo, he raps.
But
When he was in high school,
did
there's
you
a
hear this
video.
recent song?
I saw it. I heard it.
Oh
He
my
sounds like a
god.
fucking drill rapper. Like he
Jess.
sounds like
Jess. It's so good. I'm so glad
he's
you
a
heard
talented
that.
guy.
So glad.
No, when he was in high school, he made for his math class. He had to come up with like so he made like a rap song. So no, he's definitely look. He's one of those people who are multifaceted, multi-talented. You know,
New York kid through and
but
through.
I don't like that buzz cut look he got going on. I don't like that at
I
all.
kind of like it. I dig it. I don't mind it. I'm a
No,
buzz cut guy.
I like him. I like him better
mind
with
that.
hair.
Really?
I like him better with hair.
I think the buzz cut gives him more like, makes him look more raw. Look more like rugged, rough, tough. Maybe that.
Sometimes I don't want to say it. Sometimes that look makes you look like you cracked out. It makes you look like you're sweaty, that you haven't showered. Just I don't like that type of look. Certain people can pull it off, but most people look terrible with that type of cut. And he looks terrible. He looks like an angry white guy. Like seriously.
You know, buzz cut killed his aura. Oh no. The buzz cut didn't kill his aura. No, it did not. He has in the rap song. He has mad aura. You gotta admit that aura is
Have
crazy.
you ever watched his movies though?
I don't think.
You've never seen him in
I don't
any
watch
movies?
movies, period. But I definitely have not seen a Timothy Chalamet movie. I can tell you that right now.
He's a good actor.
I'm
He's a
sure
good
he
actor.
is. You know what? Should we go and watch Marty Supreme for the meme? For the memes.
Let's do it. Let's do movie night.
Where?
Our first movie night could be out.
It could be out. Where?
So
Did
why
it
don't we
come
do it
out
on a
yet?
Saturday? Everyone's off.
Marty
It's out.
Supreme.
It came out on Christmas.
Oh. Huh. Look at that.
We could see it tomorrow night.
We could.
Daniel, do you want to see that movie? Because we can choose a Saturday.
We could.
Because everyone's off on on Saturday.
This coming Saturday, off. Oh, yeah. But definitely not this Saturday coming up. Definitely not.
No.
No.
I was suggesting that we can actually do it tomorrow night, but that's why I said we'll wait for Daniel because he's off on Saturdays.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But I don't mind. I don't mind the cut on Timmy Boy. I don't mind that. I don't mind it.
I love Tim. I like Timmy.
Timmy. It's a good kid. Is he on the list?
Not with that haircut.
So if he grew hair back.
He would be remember I have tears now. Remember how we made the tears?
So is it S tier, A tier, B, C, D, F, E, F,
It's
E, F tier?
Marcus Freeman has his own tier.
Okay, so Marcus Freeman is S tier. Like Marcus Freeman, that's S tier.
Then the next tier is, like Roman Reigns, Fred Warner.
That's A. That's A.
The
tier.
elites.
The elite tier.
The elites.
Marcus.
Then there's the. Then there's and the elite is. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Then there's the of course tier where it's like of course they're on the list. Come on.
Mhm.
Below the of course is the. He can get it. Maybe. But he can get it / maybe. Then there's nah, we're just friends. We're cool.
You know what I'm gonna have to do for casual Tuesdays that you are or Thursday that you're here. I'm going to make this list. I'm going to upload the pictures of these people. And you know what I need you to do? I need you to send me just go through, just write down however many names it is. It doesn't have to be in any order either. And I will make the list. I'll make the tiers, and I'll put in all the people, and then we'll go through it live on stream. What say?
This is gonna be this is a way that I'll probably never get a job now because this is like I'm like, wait, did you do where this person's on your list? What's a list?
Good point. We'll do it
But
in
no, fuck
private.
it. They don't want to hire nobody, so this is our job. This is content creation. So yeah, I'll make a list.
Okay. Okay. But then we could choose if we want to
If
do it
I
on
make this
stream or
list, I
not.
may not be able to get a job at ESPN if I name half the athletes. I name all athletes.
Ryan Clark, he's on the list.
Oh, he's on the list. He's on. He's hot. He's hot. He's beautiful. I love Ryan Clark. He's on the list. He's on the of course tier.
Of course. Yo, you sounded like a Colin Coward with Fernando Mendoza. Of course you take the 6'5.5" guy. Of course. Of course you do. Just of course.
Of course. He's on the of course tier.
Of course. Anybody else? Anybody else that's like that we haven't named yet? Give me like
these names come and go.
Give me like a sleeper.
Like throughout the day.
Give me like a sleeper. One that you don't really you see coming, but then it's like, ooh, yeah, that guy right there. Like one that, maybe a little bit less mainstream, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm watching Follow Me. Follow Me. I'm watching Get Up.
Okay.
On ESPN.
Okay. Yeah.
And this person is on, and I'm like, wow, I'm actually never paid attention to this guy before. He's actually like, yo, this guy's fucking hot.
Who's the guy?
And I'm like, but I've seen him like I'm actually subscribed to the podcast. But in this part, I feel like he always has a hat on and a hoodie, so it's like he's kind of like I don't know, but Taylor Lewan, is that his name?
Taylor
Lewan. Taylor Lewan.
Former offensive tackle for the Tennessee Titans.
When he's on Get Up, he has his hat off, so his hair is out. He lost some weight. I love his mustache. One of the very few men who look good in a mustache. He's built. He's tall. He looks good with the arm sleeves, the tattoos. And I usually don't like tattoos like full sleeve, like usually that kind of like. But he wears it really well.
But you're switching
and
up.
I was like, you know what? I'm like, you know what, Taylor? I would be a sleeper pick because I was like, oh wow. But he's on my sleeper pick. That would be like, he would go from the, I'll allow it, he can get it, to horse probably.
Oh gosh, we have Andy Cohen drunk again. Oh my goodness, it's. I feel like this is an annual thing now that he does at New Year's.
Well, that's the joke. That's the gist. Is come watch me get wasted with Anderson Cooper.
Yo, Anderson Cooper's so professional because he's just like, I'm just gonna walk away from this. Like, I'm not gonna speak. Okay, all right. We gotta. Why?
I've never been a big fan
we should have
of
tuned
Andy
into
Cohen or
CNN,
anything.
yo. We should have tuned into CNN, bro. We would have been.
I would have probably preferred to have watched CNN, to be honest.
Yo.
But it's all right. It's okay. They had the same shit though, so it doesn't matter.
Yo, first off, I just want to say, the people who had to clean up that garbage last night with all the confetti, you're the real hero.
Thanks.
Appreciate y'all, because that's a lot of confetti. That's a lot. And then they gotta rebag it, but that's OT. That's OT, man. They lit, man. They getting paid handsomely. Good for them.
Look, it's a job.
It is a job.
Just do it.
So, Jess, since it is the new year, guess what's coming back this month? UFC. At the end of the month, UFC is coming back, Jess.
Not interested in UFC.
Every single Saturday. Almost every single Saturday. From the end of January to the middle of December. It's back. It's coming back, Jess. It's coming back. Are you excited?
I can't share the enthusiasm with you, but I'm happy for you.
I'm excited. I'm excited to pay less money to watch UFC. I have to get Paramount. Have to get it. Have to get that yearly. You know what I'm saying?
But Find if you can get it paid through like a credit card. Like their service, like your phone's company probably pays for Paramount. Like, there's all these different ways that other people can pay for your services now. Like maybe your credit card offers that. Check it out before you just sign up for it.
Yeah, yeah. Like, see
Because
if I
now
can get an extra couple
Spectrum, we
dollars in.
have we have Spectrum, and now Spectrum offers all these streaming apps. Like they pay for it. Like it's part of your bill now, so you don't have to you don't need to subscribe for it separately. So that's what my brother did. Like he canceled a lot of the streaming apps because now Spectrum, it comes with Spectrum.
Well, that's what's up. It's tough.
Yeah. So, but we're actually about to cut the cord. Sorry, Spectrum. I
YouTube.
think I kind of convinced him this morning to be like, fuck this and let's just get YouTube TV. I would have already done it, but it's not up to me because it's his television, so I can't just like cut his shit off. But um, the
Welcome.
cable's just too expensive.
Welcome.
And YouTube TV, you can get everything you need
Welcome.
on YouTube TV. I had YouTube TV before remember when Spectrum
Yep.
and ESPN had a
Yep.
big fight,
Yep.
and I was so pissed off,
Mhm.
and I had to get YouTube TV
Yep.
for a little bit, and I loved it. I fucking loved it. It was the best app. Like user interface, actual performance, no bugging, no buffering, no like it was just it was like seamless. Out of all the streaming apps, didn't hold
Yep.
the fucking candle to YouTube TV.
Cause,
Didn't hold the
cause
candle.
like YouTube made YouTube to support all these uploaded videos. They're probably like, it's fucking easy to just have something.
They have the
already,
infrastructure
it's
to
already there.
handle it.
Yeah.
No, that was excellent. I never had an issue.
Well, I appreciate you joining the dark side. Finally, you're back. You had a little hiatus for a little bit, but you're back. We appreciate you. We welcome you.
It wasn't up to me.
One of us. One of us. One of us. But this is probably gonna do it for the stream. Do you have any other topics? Any other things you want to chat to me about? Any things that has piqued your interest over these last couple days that you want to share? Anything that you've seen in the
No.
ethos? No, nothing of note.
I'm ready for the NFL playoffs to start on some real shit. Yeah. Especially now that now we don't know who's gonna win. It is so up in the air, and it hasn't been this up in the air for years because we had the Chiefs dominating. And now that those bitches are home, I am so excited. I am like, I cannot wait to see who gets in where.
We'll see.
Who the wild card is. Can I call my Super Bowl prediction?
Oh, you want to call it now?
I'm gonna call it now.
Are you sure?
And I just want to preface this by saying this may be too early. Both these teams could get knocked out first round.
Daniel, are you listening to this? Daniel,
I hope you're listening to this.
Daniel, please listen.
And I personally think it would be an amazing Super Bowl because both teams have tried multiple times. They've had multiple chances to win the Super Bowl, and they couldn't do it. One team used to be able to do it, but they haven't done it. And one team has never done it, but they've been close. I honestly think this would be a great year for the Niners and the Bills.
Ooh.
I think that is a Super Bowl. Like both fan bases desperate. Because the Niners have been like almost nipping at the heel and they couldn't get it done. And the Bills, that 4 Super Bowl appearances, they've been cursed ever since. They think they're a cursed franchise. But I think Josh Allen, if he wins Buffalo a fucking Super Bowl, he's like enshrined in like diamonds forever.
He's the greatest quarterback to ever play in Buffalo Bills history. Doesn't matter. Greatest.
Absolutely. And not just that, but it would be great for the NFL. It would be great for football. Like to have one of these teams, to have the Bills finally get their Super Bowl. But also, like I said, I think that would be in the fan bases, just 2 of like the most diehard fan bases. Like that is a team. Like that is a fucking Super Bowl that I would love to see. I don't know if we'll get that Super Bowl though, because the Niners may run out of gas. And We've seen them. They get inconsistent in the worst times. Like, they get it's. And if God forbid Josh Allen is off a little bit, God forbid he misses a throw, it's very volatile for both teams, I feel like. But that is a Super Bowl that I would love to see. But that is my prediction: Niners, Bills.
You know how I feel about the Bills. I texted in the group chat like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, yo, why do I just get this sneaky feeling that the Bills can just get it done this year? No Chiefs, no Ravens. Well, probably Ravens, but yeah, let's be realistic. There's other teams for the Bills to worry about. I think the Bills could do it. I think they can. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen, he's one of the older guards that's still there, right? There's no Joe, there's no Pat, no Lamar, maybe could be Lamar, but he's facing a lot of young guns. So I don't know. Maybe the experience in those games, maybe get it done. I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim.
The truth is, this is the year for him to do it because you don't. The AFC is much different. You don't have the heavy hitters. You don't got Pat. Lamar's probably not going to be there. Joe's not going to be there. Like, you can do it.
Daniel wants you to repeat your Super Bowl pick because he stepped away for a little bit.
Daniel, I am hoping for a Bills-Niners Super Bowl.
Ooh.
But because you missed it, I will reiterate why it would be a great Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Because both franchises are in desperate need for one. They desperately both want one. The Bills, their 4 Super Bowl appearances, and they lost. Like, if Josh Allen can get them back to the Super Bowl and they win the Super Bowl, we know how that, like, what that would do for that team, the fucking league. And the Niners, they have nipping at the heels of the Super Bowl in this past, like, 6 years. They've been right there trying to come in, and like they've been keeping their window open, keeping their fucking door open.
And you know what it would be, Jess, as well?
They're running out of
Kyle Shanahan's first Super Bowl. His first win.
Kyle Shanahan's first Super Bowl, and they're at home.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be at Levi Stadium.
Daniel goes, I just threw up in my mouth.
Daniel, I'm sorry, but what Super Bowl are you asking
it's only
for? Let's
you want to know why? Bills,
for?
He did not throw up for 49ers. Once you said Niners, he threw up. Because you know
why. Look at what the Niners. But look, so I don't know where. So then, Daniel, you have to go back and listen to my conversation because I also explained why they probably won't make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
So I explained that the Niners,
they might run out of gas.
They can run out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
They can run out of gas. They're an injury-prone team. They don't like. It's possible that they won't make it past the wild card round if they go to the wild. Like it's. I think right now both teams are up in the air.
Daniel said no. Fuck the Bills too. Yo.
Fuck the Bills too, of course. I don't want to see the Bills in the Super, but I'm saying you can't say that's not going to be a tight Super Bowl.
That would be tough.
That's not going to be a fun Super Bowl to watch.
Very fun Super Bowl. Rams versus Bills would also be tough as fuck. Matthew Stafford versus Josh Allen, that's incredible.
I do think that it's probably more realistic that the Rams might go.
But will they?
The Super Bowl.
But will they?
The NFC is just, to me, the NFC is just as up and down as the AFC is right now.
You picked the 2 teams I hate the most in these playoffs as a fan.
But why? You only hate the Niners because of Brock.
That's true. You don't hate the Niners. You
only hate them. Yeah, exactly. You hate Brock. And it's okay you hate the Bills because they're the division rivals to us. So, of course, we're never going to root for them to win the Super Bowl. But there most likely is a good chance that this is his year that he goes.
You don't got to root for them unless we officially pick them. Okay? Just like me last year. I picked the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. And you know what I was doing?
You did.
I won 2 parlays.
You were cheering.
I won 2.
You were. I just want the world to know that this Giants fan, this so-called Puerto Rican Giants fan, was rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Giants fans, that's what this Giants fan was doing.
I don't know why.
He's a traitor. He's a betrayer.
Them to win the Super Bowl from the beginning, and I was validated every single week.
After the Eagles stole Saquon Barkley, this Giants fan is gonna go for the Eagles
to win the Super Bowl.
You're gonna get ostracized.
Yeah, I did.
They're gonna come for you in the comments.
They can do that, but I was right. I don't care. I was right. I was right. They were wrong. I'm not
When the
gonna.
Giants go to the Super Bowl in a few years, we're not going to let you go. You're not allowed to root for them.
Oh, here's the thing. I would have picked the Giants if the Giants are in the playoffs. I'm picking them to go as far as I think they will. I am not biased because, like, if you don't pick a team and you think that they're gonna win just because that they're the team, you're crazy. You pick them. Even if you think they're gonna win, you think they're gonna win. It's not like I vehemently hate the Eagles. I want to throw up every time. That's why it hurt me a little bit that I was so right. I'm like, damn, like they keep winning, keep winning. Like, I thought they would. God forbid a brother is right and thinks that a team can win. Yo, God forbid, yo.
Well, I guess my next option, my next Super Bowl prediction would probably be you could get a Rams-Eagles Super Bowl.
They're in the NFC together. They can't do that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. What I meant to say then? You can get an Eagles.
Mm,
Who else is in the AFC?
you know what? Fuck
Oh, my
it.
God.
Bring the Seahawks
Imagine you
back.
get the Eagles and the Jaguars.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Actually, that might be
Guys,
fun.
that's a possibility.
Yo, Trevor Lawrence winning a
That's
Super
a possibility.
Bowl? Hold on, chat. We might have to have some fucking real conversations now.
If the Jaguars somehow in some galaxy make it to the Super Bowl, I would take back what I said about Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
That his hype was a waste.
I mean, he's been balling, man. They're picking up steam at the
Because I
right
think
time.
if he makes it deep into the playoffs and makes it to the Super Bowl, I think his hype will be somewhat justified. Him coming out of college and all that expectation they have for him. If he takes this team and if they are consistent over the next few years, like making playoff appearances, then his hype was correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then who would be okay? I would pick the Eagles for the NFC now. But then who would be in the AFC if not the Bills? The Patriots, the Eagles and Patriots. We already had that Super Bowl.
I would hate Eagles and Patriots in the same Super Bowl. Now that's two teams that I hate a lot. So, you know.
I don't know if I'd enjoy that Super Bowl at all, to be honest. I would not.
Drake May, man.
I only enjoyed it the last time because that's when they beat Tom Brady. That Super Bowl was beautiful. Absolutely.
Yes, it was.
But I don't want to see them now. That was just boring. So who's next?
Maybe what about the Denver Broncos versus the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl?
Another boring Super Bowl.
Run it back. Sam Darnold. If Sam Darnold becomes Super Bowl champion,
I would be so. He better not fucking. No, I don't. I am not rooting for the Seahawks at all.
Because then it's
I
like
hope
you
that
gave up
whoever
on
they
him.
meet.
You gave
Whoever
up
they
on
meet.
him. You gave
Whoever
up.
they meet.
You gave up.
I hope they whoop his
on him. You
ass.
gave up. Gave up. Do 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 do. You gave up. Gave up. Oh, validation.
No, I do not want to see Sam Darnold do
Oh,
good.
validate me. You gave up.
But the
gave up
Broncos,
on
it could be
Sam
the Broncos. What if it's the
Darnold,
Broncos
gave
and the
up,
Rams?
gave up. Sam Darnold gave up. Gave up.
Are you listening?
No, I'm envisioning picking Sam Darnold to win it all. Gave up to win. Gave up.
He won't. I think it's probably gonna be.
Hi, Beanish. How are you? How you doing, Beanish?
Hi, Beanish. It may end up being the fucking Broncos and the Eagles. Not a fun Super Bowl, but
Actually,
I'll watch
I
it.
don't think it's gonna be the Broncos. Actually, you know what it's gonna be? The Houston Texans versus Carolina Panthers. I don't know. Like they're just gonna find a way to fluke it. I don't know. That'd be fun.
No, it would be Texans. It would be Texans like Texans Rams. I would watch that.
All right. Yeah, I would watch that. You're gonna watch whatever is on the TV.
I know, but this is when I say I would watch that. I'm literally saying I would be into that game.
Oh, you'd be like super invested. It's like what happens?
Not super, but I would be interested.
Oh.
I think that's a cool matchup.
Yeah. Well, we've been going for an hour 44. I think it's time to cut it off. This has been Casual Thursdays with Lewis and Jess. Join me today. And yeah, every Tuesday and Thursdays. No more Thursday night football. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, will be a stream. Casual. Talking about things that I fucking wrote down the same day and that I find interesting. Maybe play a video or two that I see if I want to react to it. Or if Jess is on, we rank hotness of men. So,
Yes, it's time to exploit men.
we could do.
It's time.
We do not condone whatever she just said. We do not condone that here. Actually, we don't do that, right, Jet? We don't do that. Okay, we do not.
What if I change exploit to celebrate? We want to celebrate men.
There you go.
We want to embrace their physical attributes.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Celebration of men's physical attributes.
You did it. You did that. Good job. All right. Good night, Daniel. Have fun at work. Imagine Lawrence wins the Super Bowl before Joe Burrow.
I would quit the NFL. I would quit. I would quit.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday for another cash stream. Probably won't stream on Friday. Maybe I will stream on Friday. I don't know. Let's see how I feel. Why not?
We'll see you Saturday.
We'll see each other Saturday. We're going live for the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Carolina Panthers, and then the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers for the 1 seed. Whoever wins that game is the first seed. They clinch it. That's a big game. Super big game with big implications, so we're going to see that. And then we also get to see my Pookie Bear earlier in the day. So that's fun. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, take care.